Hi everybody, it's Holly and welcome back to my channel, Smile by Holly. Oh, it's great to have you here and I'm so excited because today we're going to be starting some Halloween crafting. And I picked up this paper by Photo Play. It's called Monster Mash by Becky Moore. Oh my goodness, this is such a darling little paper pack. I thought, okay, this is going to be perfect for a mini album. So that's what we're going to be making today, a super fun, easy mini album. And let me just show you what it looks like. So let's just go ahead and get started. Now, with all of my tutorials, I just go nice and slow. We go step by step so that you can make one along with me. So I'm going to give you all the measurements and we will just make this together. So what you'll want is, what I like to do is I like to start out with my base being just a plain colored cardstock, and I'm going to be making mine black. I've actually already scored it, but I'm going to score it along with you. So to start out, you will need two pieces that are 8.5 by 11. And we are just going to score this at 5 and at 6. This is going to be the base for our album. So bring in your second sheet that's 8.5 by 11, score it at 5 and at 6. And then we can go ahead and put our scoreboard away for a minute. Let's go ahead and fold and burnish that. And this is going to give us just a perfect 1-inch spine for our book. Do you see that? Let's get this one folded. Okay, so we've got our two pieces, and now we are just going to glue those together. So I'm going to open it up. And let me grab some glue. And just on one of the sides, we're going to, whoa, that came out a lot. Now, you can use glue or adhesive. Either one works, whichever one you feel more comfortable with. I think glue, gives you a little bit of playtime as far as getting it on straight and even. But either one works. I'm going to take my second page and we're just going to line that up. And I like to kind of sit it up and make sure it's even all the way around. And see, that's going to fold in and that's going to fold over. So cute, 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 cute and easy. Okay, so that's our base. Now, what you are going to want to do is take 6 pieces, and once again, I'm just using a plain colored cardstock because we're going to use 6 pieces to lay down on our album, and then we're going to do 6 more pieces of a printed paper. Okay, so the base for the base cardstock is going to be 6 pieces that are 8 1/4 by 4 3/4. Okay, so go ahead and get those cut. And then for our printed paper that is just going to layer on top of that, you will need 6 pieces that are 8 by 4 1/2. Okay, 6 pieces, 8 by 4 1/2, and that's for your printed paper. Now I am just going to go ahead and layer those papers. So if you're doing it along with me, just layer those on. I'm going to put this on fast forward and get all of my papers layered, and then we will start assembling. So I've got my 6 pieces all layered with the pattern paper. Now, this is something that I do for the inside of my book. I like to have more of a pattern paper that's not quite so busy. We're going to be adding waterfall pages on this, and it's going to have a lot of different prints and things going on. So for the inside of my book, I kind of like to have it be a little bit more plain, but it's just totally personal preference. So let's go ahead and layer these now onto our album. I'm going to use the cute spider paper for the outside of my book, and then we'll use the green for the inside. So we've got the inside and then the outside all covered. Now for our spines, you will need 4 pieces, and once again 4 of the regular cardstock and then 4 of the printed paper. And so the regular cardstock measures 8 1/4 by 7/8. Okay, and then your printed cardstock that will go on top of that measures 8 by 6/8. So let's go ahead. I'm going to get those layered and we will move on to our waterfall. So we've got the front and the back cover already with the cardstock and the printed paper on it. So now we are ready to start on our waterfall. Now make sure before you put your waterfall down that you do have the printed pages down. So this, you need to go in this order so that the waterfall cards then sit on top of the printed paper. So for our waterfall, you are going to need 10 pieces. So 10 pieces of cute printed pattern paper that are 5 by 4, okay, 10 pieces. And then we are going to take our scoreboard, and on the 5-inch side, we are going to score each of these pieces at 1, okay? Now, just a note, you can make this with just plain cardstock if you'd like, and then embellish the cardstock. The one thing that's great about using like a pattern card kit is that it has the print on the back side. So I just think it makes it that much cuter. When you lift up the waterfall, you've already got that side printed. So that's just my personal preference, but you could certainly definitely just make this with, you know, a plain colored cardstock. One thing that's hard is it's so hard to know, let's see, which paper should I use? You know, they're both so cute. But with 10 pieces, I think you can alternate and use a little bit of each one. Okay, I'm just folding and burnishing on that 1-inch score line. And now we are ready to assemble our waterfall. So we'll bring in our book, and what we're going to do is we just want to line it just a little bit below that line. So you have a tiny bit of pattern paper showing. I'm just trying to decide what I want for my top piece. I think I like that stripe. So to assemble the waterfall card, little bit of glue on that tab, and once again you just want to line it up just slightly below, you know, the pattern paper so that you can kind of see that. And I'm just kind of eyeballing it so you have, you know, about, oh, what is that, about 1/8 of an inch showing on each side. And then we will just take our second paper, and you just want to butt it right up against the last piece right there. So it goes right up against it. So I'm going to put it right up against that. And as you're doing it, kind of make sure that you have the same margins on both of these to keep your waterfall straight. Okay, so there are our 2 side waterfall pages. And you know, if it bothers you to have them be all different, you could certainly put the exact same papers across on the other side, but I think it looks cute to have like a little bit of variety. So there's those. Now we are going to make a pocket, and the pocket is going to go right down here. Now you could certainly add another set of waterfall pages in the middle if you'd like. So you would have 3 sets of those. I'm just going to add a pocket that we can put some cute little embellishments. Now this pocket is 4 3/4 by 3, okay, and that's going to fit just perfectly down there. So I'm just going to add glue on the very, very outside. And one thing when I do make my pockets, I like to use glue rather than adhesive, just because sometimes when you use adhesive and you go to stick something down in it, into the pocket, it catches on the adhesive. So if you're using adhesive, maybe just do the glue for this one, pocket part. That's gonna make it just perfect so we can slide things down in it. Get that on there good. Okay, so look how cute that is. Now for the fun part. Now we are ready to embellish. And I have to tell you that embellishing is absolutely my most favorite. This paper pack came with the cutest stickers. It's like it's going to be hard for me to decide what I want and where I want it. But I'm just going to go ahead, put this on fast forward, embellish it, and then we'll come back and we will take a final look at our cute little Halloween mini album. Okay, so let's take a look at our cute little spooky Halloween album. Got that fun little pop-out bow, and we've got a sparkly skull with the word spooky and a little haunted house that says boo to you. You open it up and we've got spookalicious and happy haunting. And then we've got all of our waterfall pages. Now I didn't add an embellishment on each page. I actually did every other page. But you could certainly add photos, or you could mat it and write a spot for journaling. But I think every other, worked out just perfect. But whatever you would like to do. Look how fun that is. A nice, cute little place right there for journaling or photos. That paper is just so fun. I'm just here for the candy. And then right here in the middle, we've got this fun little pocket, that you can add some little journaling cards. And then down in there, and then over and over. So what do you think? That was a fun size of a mini album. It's perfect for the waterfall pages. It's so much fun to finally be crafting for Halloween. I love it, I love it, I love it. So thank you for joining me. It was great to have you here. I really do appreciate all of your support. And hey, if you liked the video, give me a big thumbs up, and I would also love to have you subscribe to my channel. So happy spooky crafting, and I'll see you on the next video, guys. Bye-bye.